Hey guys, it's Sasha and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing a quick little Kindle ebook haul. So with everything that is happening, obviously I'm not buying books as much anymore because I'm not going out and I can't really buy cheap books online. Like I could look, but like I really like finding like cheap books in store because that's where the deals are. I got a Kindle Unlimited account back in January, I think, or maybe it was December. Since then, I've been reading lots of Kindle Unlimited books, but then I've been finding lots of free books on there too. So I have, how many books do I have? I don't know. I've got a couple books to show you today that I've acquired from Kindle, and I'm just gonna start this haul. So there really is no rhyme or reason in how I have catalogued these books, so we're just gonna start off with Oasis by DIMA, ZALES and Anna Zares. It is a dystopian post-apocalyptic series. I don't really know much about it. Like I said, it's dystopian, and all I know is you've got this boy called Theo and he has a voice in his head called Poe, and he's like, I'm not crazy, she's just a delusion. I don't know, I'm not sure. I feel like it's supposed to be a paradise, but as we get through the book, it's not as it seems. And then the next book I picked up was There's for the Night by Katie Robert. I picked this up for the weekend Smartathon a couple weekends ago. I read that and it's in my vlog, so if you want to watch that, I'll link it up above and down below for you. This is a short novella about this girl who, it's her birthday and she never really lets loose, so a friend of hers takes her out to this club, and while the birthday girl is at the club, she meets these two guys who basically ask her to come back to their place for the night, and it goes into a bigger story which I haven't read yet, but I'm planning on getting to it soon. The next book is Black Number 4 by KANDI STEINER. This is a new adult college romance. I'm not sure what it really is about. I feel like it's got some poker vibes to it, and obviously it's a romance. I believe I found this for free as well, and that's why I picked it up, because I'm like, hey, free books, why not? It says 2 secrets, 2 hearts, 2 hands being played in one twisted game of deceit. When the cards are on the table, will anyone be left standing? So, seems like might be alright. And then we've got The Deal by Elle Kennedy. I grabbed this one for free as well because I love my free books. There's really not much else to talk about than that. But this, I believe, I don't know if it's a hockey romance, but I think Books and Lala read it for a video, but I've seen a lot of people talking about this book. Oh, so we've got Fake Dating. Okay, I'm in. I am in for this. Yes, please. So you've got Hannah and Garrett. Hannah has a crush on this guy, and Garrett is like the captain of the hockey team, and she's tutoring him because he'll probably get kicked out, because that's a thing these days. She ends up pretending to date the captain of the hockey team to try to get noticed by the guy she has a crush on, which never works out. I don't know why people think that works, but I'm just letting you know, don't do that. Next book we have is Toxic Desire by Robin Lovett. This looks like an alien romance. Why not? That's one thing I haven't read before. Like, I'm still trying to get to Ice Planet Barbarians, but I haven't got there yet. So who knows? Maybe I might be into alien romance. But we've got Nimona, who has crash landed on planet Firian with the brooding golden-skinned alien who destroyed her ship and scattered her crew. She should want to kill him, but everything on Firian is an aphrodisiac, so she just wants to have him now. Oh, Okay, I'm so keen to read that book. That book sounds so good. So this next book I heard from Becca in the books. She said if it was Feyre and Rhysand, if they were stayed in like the Court of Nightmares and were actually like badass in a Court of Nightmares. I mean, like, you know the scene I'm talking about when they're in Court of Nightmares. Like that just, I love that scene a lot. So this is Fortuna Sworn by KJ Sutton. So Fortuna Sworn is the last of her kind. Her brother disappeared 2 years ago, leaving her with no family or species to speak of. She hides among humans, spending her days working at a bar and her nights searching for him. The bleak pattern goes on and on until she catches the eye of a powerful fairy. He makes no attempt to hide that he desires Fortuna. In exchange for her, he offers something irresistible. So Fortuna reluctantly leaves her safe existence behind to step back into a world of creatures and power. It soon becomes clear that she may not have bargained with her heart, but with her very life. I've heard really good things about it from Becca, from Ali. Am I on to read it? I can't remember. But then the next book I picked up is Sin and Ink by NAIMA Simone. I also read this for the weekend Sponathon. So if you want to watch that vlog, go for it. One of the books in her Sweetest Taboo series. They call it Taboo because the main character is like in love with his dead brother's wife and she's in love with him, and like, I don't think that's taboo, but here we, I enjoyed it. But yeah, that's about it for that one. The next book I picked up is Tell Me to Stop by Charlotte Bird. This is, I'm not quite sure what this book is about. All I know is that she is his for like a year. I don't know why. We'll find out, won't we? And then I picked up Learn My Lesson by Katie Robert, which is the second book in her Wicked Villains series. I read this for the weekend marathon as well. I really enjoyed it. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Amazing. So this is a MMF story about Hades, Megara, and Hercules. And I loved it a lot. I have yet to read the first one. The second book's kind of a standalone, but you still hear about Jafar and Jasmine who are in the first book. And so if you don't want to get spoiled about how they end up, then I guess you can go straight into Learn My Lesson, but I believe Desperate Pleasures is the first book. Now I have a firefighter romance. It's called Spark by Brooke Cumberland. I must have got this for free too because I don't remember anything about it. Like, I really only buy books if the synopsis sounds really good. Looks like the main character got saved by the dude who's a firefighter and must get hot and heavy. And now we've got Anton by Brenda Rothbard, which is a Chicago Blaze hockey romance. I don't really read a lot of sport romance. I think one of the only sport romance I've ever read is it called the Fumbled series? No, I think Fumbled was the second book, but I will link, like, I'll show a photo here of the one I'm talking about. But I love that series, and I don't think it's like, that series is not as smutty as these books on my Kindle are. So Anton is the sexy captain of the NHL's Chicago Blaze and has a reputation for not having a reputation. So I'm guessing he's a celibate, and then he must meet someone who thinks that he may not stay celibate for. Who knows? And then we've got Tempting Her Neighbor by Laura Jardine. I read this for the weekend marathon as well. This was an alright book. So it's about this one guy who moves to a small town and his neighbor wants to sleep with him because she really enjoys sex and she hates the way that people talk about her in her town. Apparently women aren't allowed to enjoy sex. She's got a bad reputation. Like, she shouldn't. Like, just because she enjoys sex doesn't mean that she... Anyway, so she wants to sleep with the new guy because he doesn't know her reputation. And then I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know why I said that. It was alright. It wasn't that bad. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. So, and then I picked up A Very Medoran Caldoras, which is a novella from Lynette Noni, part of her Medoran Chronicles. I'm not going to read the synopsis because I haven't finished Vardasia yet, but it sounds like a little Christmas story and I'm keen to read that. And then I picked up Spells and Ashes by Kim Richardson. This is a fantasy book about a witch. maybe it's not fantasy, maybe it's paranormal. Specializes in Gosha, which is the ancient art of conjuring demons and exorcisms. I don't know, it sounded interesting when I saw it, and like it kept, like the cover's really cool too, so I don't know why you wouldn't want to pick this up. And then I picked up The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson. I believe this is a middle grade about this girl who lives in a house with chicken legs. I think like her mum is like Baba Yaga. Like I think it's a Russian fairy tale, and not her mum, her grandmother, sorry, is Baba Yaga. And she will become Baba Yaga, but she doesn't want to become, because she wants to go out and see the world and not live in a house with chicken legs. And I picked up North Child by Edith Patu. This is about a girl who, ever since her mum gave birth to her, thinks she's cursed because her mum has a superstition of what way she's facing when she gives birth. Because she was facing north, she's like cursed. Then I picked up Cheat Codes by Emily Goodwin. This is a best friend's brother sort of thing. Maybe it's brother's best friend. Okay, no. So, you've got Archer and you've got Quinn, and Archer's best friend's little sister is Quinn. I'm not sure if that's why it's called cheating. I don't know. But I don't think there's cheating in it. Like, I wouldn't have picked it up if there was cheating in it. But if there is, then I will tell you, and I'll tell you not to. And then I picked up Hearts in Darkness by Laura Kay. I heard this... Sorry, there's a kid outside. It's not mine. Somebody read this for their weekend smartathon, and I cannot remember who, but I will link that video down below, and it sounded really good, so I picked it up. But I think from the gist of it, it's about these two people who get trapped in this elevator and they have hot sex, I think. Don't quote me. And then I picked up Dr. Stanton by T.L. Swan. This is our fake marriage stories. That's all I can really say about that, because you know I like my fake dating, fake marriage. And then I picked up A Place Called Perfect. This is about a girl who comes to this town where everyone needs to wear glasses, and her dad is a optometrist, or someone who helps with eyes, so he's come to like help them not need glasses anymore. That's all I really know about that one. I know that Jade really likes this book, and also my friend Britt really likes this book as well. And then I picked up Dark Voyage by Helen Susan Swift. It gave me lots of Pirates of Caribbean vibe, and it was free. What else is there to say about that? And then we've got Petal Plucker by Iris Morland. This girl has never been deflowered, so she's a virgin, and she runs the family flower shop. So what it looks like, Danny was stood up by this guy on their prom night, and he's now come back, and he's her main competition now. So that seems pretty interesting. And then I have The Secret Note by Lauren Rowe, another free book, so I don't really know much about it. This is another brother's best friend sort of story, and the brother's best friend's from Australia, so that sounds alright because I'm from Australia. Next book is Cake by Carmen Jenner. Poppy Porter's ex is getting married to her ex-best friend, but she's also their wedding planner and maid of honor, and it looks like she might be getting a romance with the best man. Next book is Wasted Words by Stacey Hart. This is a retelling of Emma from Jane Austen. If you don't know, Clueless is also like a retelling of Jane Austen's Emma, and I really liked Clueless, so I think that's why I picked up this book, and plus it was free. Then we've got The Best Man Wins by ADORA CROOKS. The main character is a wedding planner, and she has a one-night stand to get over her ex, but when she gets to work the next day, it turns out that that one-night stand is the best man of the wedding that she's planning. So not a one-night stand, probably the rest of her life sort of thing. And then I picked up The Pale Dreamer by Samantha Shannon. This is a novella for the Bone Season series. I haven't read the Bone Season, but I have it on my shelf to read, so that's why I picked it up. And then we've got Invisible by Cecily Ann Patterson. This is an Aussie story, which I thought was pretty exciting. But it's about this girl called Jasmine who doesn't make decisions. Sounds like me. Her only thing in life really is to be invisible. She doesn't really want anyone to notice her, but she's in the school drama production, and it makes her feel happy and alive. Sounds like a really good middle grade. And I picked up Miss Marvel by G. Willow Wilson, which is a comic book about Miss Marvel, and that looks like it. Those are all the books that I've recently acquired on my Kindle. If you think I should pick any of them up first, let me know down below, or if you have read them, tell me what you thought of them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to be my friend, you can add me on Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter. They're all at Sasha Reads, and I'll see you next time. Bye.